Imagine a game where players forget their phones, forget to drink water. And in this day and age, if that happens, why do you think that happens? Well, because they're trying to win, of course. This is a game in which in round 1, you want to dominate. By round 3, you're actually thinking, wait a second, they need to win as well. And by round 5, you're actually thinking, we all need to win together, but maybe I win just a little bit more. And this kind of journey from cutthroat competition to strategic cooperation is the game Pactopolis. In Pactopolis, you're one of 4 sectors, which are identified by the 4 different colors. And each of these sectors are the ones that are going to develop the natural land. You have energy, real estate, agriculture, and manufacturing industry. So each sector produces different resources. Energy makes energy, agriculture makes food, industry makes commodities, real estate makes people. However, here's the problem. To build anything, you need resources. For example, industry now wants to build another industrial unit in its land it owns, and to build this unit, it needs all of these 4 resources. And it only produces its own. So it has to negotiate the rest from others. And your opponents, they need what you have too. The game plays over 5 rounds, and each round has 7 steps, always in the same rhythm. Land allocation, auction, negotiation, terrain modification, building, and then income and resource production, after which you have a government action. And this repeats over 5 rounds, and only small parameters change every round, including the negotiation time, which escalates in increments of 5, 10, 15, 20, which gives you almost 75 minutes of pure deal-making action in the game. The collaboration buildings actually introduce a very interesting element in the game. There are 9 collaboration buildings that you can build for the other player, and they have a nice visual overlay because you can see who you can build for very easily. But they introduce also a very interesting dilemma. Build them too early and you can harm your own economy. Build them too late, maybe you give the others too much bonuses. And all of this ties up into the resource production element of these, because the more resources you produce, everybody needs these resources, but if you don't produce enough, you can set off chain reactions that will harm others, and this is the engagement factor of Pactopolis. One of the very interesting actions is the government action. It happens at the end of every round. Right now we have 5, we're going to be introducing more than 40 of these. That's going to add very interesting replayability and variability. One of them is, for example, a road that is being built at the end of round 3, where it starts randomly from one end of the map and goes to the other end of the map. When this happens, players negotiate amongst themselves, deciding the direction that the road will take, and depending on where the road is going, it can either disrupt your buildings or not, or disrupt your clusters, and therefore impact your bonuses. You do get a compensation if you disrupt it, but is this good enough or not? Well, that's the game for you. This is Pactopolis, a city founded not by conquest, but by pact, between players, between sectors, between humanity and the living world.